of deaths like are fucking male accounted. Like 97% of the deaths that are accounted for in the workforce like are men. That's ridiculous. And yet there's this gender pay gap. Well, guess what? Why don't you work in a fucking sewer? Why don't you work in a mine? Okay, you can be the hunted here. I'll fucking change Team Bodyguards there.
I wholeheartedly agree, because I don't see women being a lumberjack. I don't see women working in the mining, oil sector, dangerous jobs that
some do, but not a lot.
Some do.
Not a lot. Not a lot. It's a minority, dude. It's a huge minority.
Of course.
I work at a mechanic shop. Okay. All of them.
Is there a
males.
woman that works there?
No. I remember there was one.
Secretary.
There was one apprentice. There was one apprentice and she failed out horribly. Okay? Do you think a woman wants to be underneath the car
No
while it's
fucking
just
way. Not
raining
a fucking
all
chance.
that salt and snow on them?
No. And anyway, as I completely agree with you. Like, the point I'm trying to get at is that like women like are good at raising children and being housewives. I'm sorry to say it, but like they should be glorified as housewives again. That's what they should be done. That's what they should be done for. They'd be happier as well.
That's what they're made for, too.
Exactly, it's what they're... It is. And they're happier doing that. They're loving creatures. That, like, Baron Cohen puts it well in his theory of empathizing and systematizing. Like women are good at empathizing, men are good at systematizing, and which is why the 5 different brain types basically like characterize like the fucking aptitudes and inherent abilities of women and men well. That's exactly what it is. But after saying that again, like women are brilliant at fucking empathizing. That's why women make up the fucking majority in numbers in fucking nursing, in fucking like doctor work, all that shit. Gender determinism is a thing. I don't care. Like, I mean, like, we're different, like, in terms of, you know, like, mentality, anatomy, whatever. Like, fucking, like, male tissue, like, grows at, like, twice the rate, like, fucking women tissue does. I mean, like, basically, this is it in a nutshell. Do you want to fix the gender pay gap? Well, change your degree from feminist dance therapy to electrical engineering! And voila! You have no gender pay gap. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a fucking run.
Okay, this is what I don't understand about these politically correct these people. We have these politically correct people who say, oh, we need to accept Islam for what it is, and blah blah blah. Modern day Islam goes against everything liberals fought for, everything that liberals have bashed Christians for. There was a case in America where these gay people go to the bakers, okay, and they say, can you bake us a cake for a gay wedding? And they're like, no. And they make this humongous fucking stink about it. You know what happens when gay people go to Islamic countries? They get fucking beheaded. So,
yep.
Conservative Christians, they say, we don't like gay people. We wish, well, it's not that we don't like them. We hate, a true conservative Christian would say, we love the sinner but hate the sin. And but the thing is, they're not out there throwing them off the top of rooftops.
You're Islamophobic! You're Islamophobic! Stop triggering me, John!
They just go on about their business. That's the difference between Western culture and whatever shit-tier culture they are. I don't have to fear walking down the street and getting beheaded because I didn't pray to Allah 5 times today. I don't understand, and you know what's even more funny is when I see on Facebook all these, I've seen feminist posts supporting Islam because they're another minority. Little dude.
This is all these fucking emotional leftists. Like they're emotional leftists. At the end of the day, you know, like, all of us know Islam is detrimental. Like, back in 2001, like, with the 7/7 attack, you know, and then that fucking British Muslim who wasn't identified with radicalism, like, who actually, like, fucking, like, killed, like, 2 people. They did a fucking survey in Indonesia, which is predominantly a Muslim country. Guess what the fucking turnout was? 40% of Indonesians condoned the attacks. They said that, like, the fucking attacks on those, like, innocent British people was justified. That is absolutely insane. Like, and
Wait,
also, like...
How big is... Indonesia is, like, population-wise, is in the millions. Okay? That means, like...
I think billion, actually.
Indonesia has a population of 249 million. So 249 million people, and like, I'd say it was like
So,
230 million back then.
100 million people said that it was justified killing.
Yes.
The thing with liberals, and I say this, is that liberals like to point the fingers and say, if you disagree with them, you're either racist, homophobic,
You're homophobic, you're an Islamophobe, you bigots, I'm chewing me down.
Like, but the biggest bigots, they're inviting into the country, the Islamic.
They are
Now, I
the,
understand
liberals are the
a lot
biggest
of the
bigots ever.
liberals, okay, are like, oh my god, we can't offend anybody in this. And then they go after Christians for hating on gay people. But yet, the same Christians who, or the same politically correct people are like, oh my god, we gotta help these Islamic people who would, if I was walking down the street in my bra, or in my bikini, would just stone me. You think a feminist, you know those feminist rallies where they walk around naked or without a bra on?
Oh,
You
that's
think
a
if they
joke.
would, you think if they walked down the street of Saudi Arabia, you think they walked down the street of, well, when it wasn't war-torn Syria, or any Middle Eastern country, you think that they would be free to do that? They would be stoned. They would be called whores and bitches.
What do you think of Donald Trump? Personally, I think like he's been rude, not necessarily politically correct. There's a difference between the two, but at least he's speaking out on issues that no one wants to, you know. But at the same time, like, he's rude. Like, there's a difference between rudeness and political correctness, and Donald Trump, like, is an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? People have gotten their shit pushed in so much here between being called, just because they think that just because every little thing they have to walk on. Oh, I'm racist. Or, don't be racist. But he tells it like it is. Now, is he an asshole? Absolutely. He says, you know, okay. I'll give you the biggest media bias that I have ever seen, okay? Donald Trump says we should build a wall for the Mexicans because a lot of them do bring in crime, okay? And a lot of them
he's
do,
right. That's
and a lot of
political
them
incorrectness.
and a lot of them do devalue poor people's wage because these business owners don't even, that's another day, that's another story. These business owners would rather hire a Mexican for $5 an hour instead of paying an American, say $8 an hour. Anyways,
That are non-union as well.
Anyways, Bernie Sanders, Feel the Burn, gets on stage,
Oh,
and
God.
you know what? He paints all white people with the same brush that Trump paints all Mexicans with, and he
White
says
people
that...
don't know what it's like to live in a ghetto. White people do not know what it's like to live in a
Exactly.
ghetto.
And I'm just... And you know what? You know what the media response is? Meh. That's
Myth.
the media
That's such a
response.
comical word. You can just imagine it in fucking Comic Sans, like on your fucking on the door like of a fucking like politics class. The gender pay gap, myth or not a myth? Myth.
Well,
You can just say it in any accent. It sounds funny. Oh, myth.
It's just frustrating because he get like, they'll just get away with this. Now, can you imagine? Can you imagine had Donald Trump said that black people are criminals, even though they
He would have been taking political incorrectness to a whole new level. I actually would have loved him. Like, I mean, but like, he's not going to be that politically incorrect. I mean, like, fair play to him with what he's
I
been saying.
realize that, but what's the difference between painting? It's just frustrating to me